Hey guys, it's Mitch. How's it going? We're back for another page of Blood Force issue 4. Sorry if this one's a little bit late. I actually forgot to put anything together until I went to bed. And then I'm lying there like, wait a minute, I forgot something. So, yeah, I'm doing this the morning of. So if this sounds dumber than usual, it's because my brain hasn't woken up yet. But if you enjoy the channel when I'm usually awake during my videos, feel free to go and check out my Patreon. Links are in the description. Gives you early access to everything I do. Helps out the channel. Helps to buy new comics. Yep, this is not going to go well. All right, so this is a continuation of the last one where we're in the Clerg control room, and the Clerg captain is just getting some bad news. And these pages all have kind of the same feel. When I scripted this thing, as I said, I tend to script long, and I think that's generally okay for comics. You know, you don't mind a reasonable amount of exposition, but I don't know, these pages in particular tended to all start to feel kind of samey, so I did have to break them up with more, more fighting stuff, more stuff with gun show flexing. But yeah, I don't mind this sequence in that I like it. There's a good mood going on, and the Clerg are always fun to draw, and they usually look all right. It's just that, yeah, after if I do this all as one consecutive combined sequence, then all the pages are going to start to feel pretty samey. But yeah, we're getting a handle at least on doing my Clerg heads, so that's good. And like they're always fun to do. The fun part is trying to figure out different ways to shade them because there's so many friggin' I don't know, little divots in their heads. They always look good when you shade them in some kind of dramatic fashion. I like the bit here with the lower your rank, the less involved your head is. Again, like kind of the Klingon thing. I did kind of want to maybe explore that a little bit by having like the second in command make like a snap decision, and then his head to start growing just a little bit, barely noticeable, but definitely there. Just some little extra Styracosaurus horns growing on the sides. I think that would be interesting. So we got the flunky coming in to give the bad news, holding a full-on clipboard, I believe, or is it an iPad? I think it's actually an iPad. But this is 1993, so iPad is in fact future tech. It's all right. And we've got this is our manager, just leaning right over the subordinate here. And there's our alien Boop, because he's hitting buttons. And the Boop needs to be translated. I'm not sure if that comes across at all. I don't think it does. But that's okay. That's one of those ones that's it's an inside joke for me. There's plenty of those in this comic. I am kind of looking forward to getting past this particular sequence with the Clerg, because I'm totally sick of this look, the way these guys look now. Just the not the actual like the heads or anything, just the designs of the costume and everything. I didn't do a very elaborate job on them when I first came up with them, and I'd like to give it another shot with something else now. I'm not sure how long before we see more Clerg. Thinking about it, it might be a while, because I think after this I'm focusing more on getting more supervillains in it and having the Clerg kind of attack Blood Force by proxy. So maybe it won't even really be an issue. But yeah, I mean, you can see how these panels go, where it's the guys all look good. They're all fairly solid and everything, but there is sort of a samey feel from panel to panel. And that's on me. I can always make it less samey if I want, and I just don't, because I get locked in on, okay, this is how this looks. At least I know how to make it look more like this. Oh, and there was the subject of drool on this, because drool is now one of the inside jokes on the live stream, of course. And we had the one guy here who drools more than everybody else, and I decided that drool was sort of it's a kind of not quite accepted thing among the Clerg. Like, if you're drooling uncontrollably, everyone's like, okay, man, we get it. But like, if you could lock that down, that'd be really nice. Like I've got somebody at my work who has like some sort of reflux thing, and every once in a while just coughs horribly. like retching and shit. And it's like in the middle of an office, and it's like, God damn. I get it, but like, could you go somewhere else? That's kind of what we're doing here with the drool. And we kind of posited that that's why there's grates all over the interior of the ship. Just some people can handle their drool better than others. This is maybe the best shot of a Clerg from behind I've drawn, with some pretty good lighting on it. I do, obviously it's going to get a little obscured with all the shadow, but no, that's pretty good. And so this is the Clerg captain confirming that he has lost control of the ship, at least the parts where his subordinates are safe anyway. And trying to do some just alien TVs. These ones look pretty good, I think. And this is another one where I probably should have paid a bit more attention and used this when I'm when doing other TVs in this room. Because this looks all right. Always trying to figure out how much hatching to put on this, because hatching feels unnecessary when in a world where you can always digitally just put in a tone, or somebody can anyway. I don't think I can, but this is the manner in which I've grown accustomed to shading, and it's like I can't stop now, so you got to keep just doing those lines forever. And so just seeing the state of the ship, seeing that there's like dead Clerg lying all over the place. It's a bad scene for the captain. And now trying to put in some more grates, but putting in some explosions and shit to, try and just give the impression that there's been some shit going on. So there we go. Put like a Claymore style explosion in the grates here, and then put an outline around that, and then pipes underneath. I think that works reasonably well. And do a little bit of shading. Yeah, a little bit. And that's it for Blood Force issue 4, page 11. It's okay. There's some decent stuff going on there. Not one of my favorite pages at all, but some of the dialogue is fun. And hey, it's another page under my belt. We got the fun pages are all in the fight versus gun show right now. Although there's a couple of good panels with the Clerg coming up at least, but I don't know. This whole sequence has been one to just kind of get through, and it's been a little tough for that. Although I did find a way to make things a bit more interesting in a couple pages, so we'll check that out. And next time we got the double page splash, so I guess I got to make that a longer one, eh? So I'll see you guys on that one, but for this one, that's going to do it. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notifications so you know when the next one's coming out. Go over and subscribe on my Patreon. It gives you early access to everything I do, from the Blood Force stuff to the YouTube videos before they get uploaded to YouTube, as well as some Patreon exclusive content. You can also follow me on Instagram and DM me there for commissions, and you can join the Blood Force Discord server. But that's going to do it. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.